but I'm on the B3 Hammond, Oregon. Let me jot down these names so I don't forget. All right, and so let me do that right quick. Thank you for coming on in. We're gonna get right straight to it. Let me get to my email. I like to kind of track as best as I can. Um, those who's new has come on in, who has somebody just literally just came in right now, and subscribe. Oh my God, I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep up with y'all. Y'all killing me right now. Y'all killing me right now. That's good. Y'all are killing the subscription process here. Oh my God, I better watch for what I pray for. I'm asking everybody to go in and share and also comment. Keep your comments respectable. So let me get this real quick before I move along. I was gonna do this last night while I was overnight at work, but time got to going and the going got to going, so I couldn't get it down. So let me see here. Let me get this knocked up right quick. I just saw someone just literally just came right on in. So I want to say today is the 27th, I believe. I think 28. Okay, 28. I may have something that came in on yesterday, but for the most part, let me try to knock this up for today. Thank you for subscribing. Right, y'all can see I'm going ahead and write this in. Let me see how you. I'm trying to figure out how I can re-angle this thing here without knocking it down. But so today is the 28th. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you all for subscribing. I guess I'll start with the last person who just literally just came right on in and subscribed. Hopefully, I can be able to keep up with you guys because y'all about to blow me up over here with this subscription, and I guess I have to watch for what I pray for. So, but yes, share. All right, share the content with your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, and your uncles, and let them know that there's some new cat on the line. There's some new cat on the line. So yes, my name is better known as Andre Clark. On Facebook, I'm Bishop Tracy Clark, but I'm moving my context here. So you probably will see all of my contents, but the majority here on my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and write down those who came in on today. Yesterday was the 27th. I don't think I had any more on the 27th, but let me go ahead and jot this down. Christine, Krystin 1983 has subscribed today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, all right, all right. Y'all know I like to do this sometime. Woo! Yes. That's that Young Hunter drum track beat here. Let me see who else has subscribed. Looks like let's see, Jonathan Robertson just subscribed on today. Thank you, brother Jonathan, as well. Woo! All right. Okay. All right. Let me hurry up and get this knocked in. All right. So let me see here. Who else just subscribed? Looks like, my goodness, what's going on? Y'all hit me up for sure, man. This is kind of, I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of crazy right now. Looks like music creating. All right. Hope I didn't mess that up. Music eating. Like it says music eating. Okay, yeah, so music eating looks like has chimed on in and has subscribed. Now, it's funny because of the way I'm looking at this, it's creating, right? So it's like music creating. Yeah, music creating actually. I think that's probably the whole idea with this one here. Or actually, no, music cheating. This is funny. Music cheating. Hold on. Redo this again. All right. After I looked at that, I split the word up a little bit. But yes, music. No, music. Creating. Yeah, I was right. All right, creating. All right, cool. Thank you. Woo. All right. Let me see here. I'm looking sideways at this thing, but so those are the ones who subscribed on today, the 28th. Let me see if there was one more I thought I saw. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I almost passed one up. All right. So let me get my peoples in here and let them know that I appreciate them. very much. I believe this is Stefan. I don't want to mess up the last name, so I won't say the last part of the name here, but I ain't gonna mess that up for sure. I don't like messing up folk names, all right, especially if I'm not able to pronunciate it correctly. So, but we have Stephen S in the house, woo, who has subscribed. My God, man, what? Boy, I better watch for what I asked for. But yes, here, go ahead and share, hit that like button. I saw another one on here that was asking a question, but I'm not sure if Mario, I believe it was Mario. I'm not sure if Mario had subscribed, so I'm just gonna put a little question mark down here somewhere. But Mario, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But Mario, thank you for coming on in, Mario. Woo! All right. Uh, so I'll look back at my little records here and see if I got a Mario that probably clocked in. I don't think so, not that I can see. Y'all can see I'm keeping my track here. I might have to give me a logbook pretty soon, right? But yes, Mario V has chimed in on today. Looks like I did respond back to his comment that he had made. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Mario. So yeah, I'm this new cat on the block. So I'm here to try to do what I can, what I learned. You guys will learn. Let me see if there was anybody. Looks like Andre on yesterday. So I'm gonna have to come with another little sticky. So Andre has chimed in on yesterday. That was yesterday the 27th. Somehow I missed it. Must have been after I had already went to bed and with the work overnight. So Andre must have came in somewhere late last night. So let me pop Andre on here, and that's Andre with the M. All right. My name is popular out there. So we got some popular names out there. So yes, hey, Andre M has chimed in. I don't want to mess up Andre's last name or whatnot, or a name that has been used here. All right. So thank you, Andre, from yesterday. Thank you. Definitely appreciate you for coming on in and subscribing. I'm this new cat on the block here, so y'all give me a little bit, so I'll be able to get some other things going. And looks like I've already cool. Looks like that was it, y'all. That is it on today. So like I said, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also share, comment. Make sure your comments are respectable. And let me see if there was somebody else that I might have missed. I don't think I missed anybody. Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. So thank you guys for woo. Thank you. I just had to hit that again because that's that young hunter thump. That young hunter thump. He helped me out several years ago with this drum track and stuff like that because I didn't have a drummer at the time. So and then I did get a drummer, and then we was snapping with this too as well. All right, y'all. And then of course COVID came about. So it actually worked out in my favor when COVID came back, and of course we all were at home back in 2020, 21, and I think up to 23 somewhere up in there. Or our church was under construction back then, so we didn't go back into the church until 2023, late part of 2023. So yes, we were out of our church for a bit because it was under construction, all at the same time while we were in COVID. Lockdown. Say it with me, y'all. Lockdown. We was in lockdown. All right. So thank you for all those who has come in and subscribed on yesterday or the day before yesterday and a few days before. I have seen a little bit of my videos. The funniest thing is I don't really never go back to my videos to see. I never really hardly ever go back to my videos to view them, but because I see these emails, I'm like, man, let me go back to see what everybody is liking in the videos that I've done. And I know my videos are kind of extensively long, but y'all catch me while I'm actually practicing at the same time doing these videos. Actually, the funny thing is I be practicing. All right. So y'all kind of catch me in my practice mode, and again, that's the only way to get better is get into your practice zone. So if you hadn't already learned your skills, you need to learn your skills on the having an organ. Let me shift this back over just a little bit. You can see that it starts with the C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. I like to do my practice when my honey's not here because sometimes she likes to interrupt my flow, and sometimes she don't really want nothing but just want to bug me for a minute. But C, D, E, F, G, A, and B, C, D, E, F, G, A, and B, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. I used to practice this every day, and it's not about how fast you can go. You know, it's just how accurate you can try to be. You know, with your scale. And so I just try to sit here and practice a little bit, get the fingers loosed up. But majority of the time, I like to loosen up when I'm just fooling around with chords. And the thing is, I have not ever played like this. It's not something that I've been doing for a long period of time. When I use the word recent, I will say recent, literally, that I've come to understand my scales. And then I come to understand chords, major, and my inversions, y'all. Right? My left hand would be trying to get away. Right? And so I come to understand to do inversions in all 12 keys, whether it be my major mood, minor mood, augmented mood. See, my left hand ain't gonna get away, not today, right? And at the 7, it's a bonus. Diminish, major. I flat the 7, which I think they call it dominant chord or whatever. Right? Diminish. All right. I did the major 7 diminished, and then my sus2, the secret sauce, the sus4, the secret sauce. What I'm saying when I say the secret sauce, we know the sus2 is 1, 2, and 5. I've learned my numbering system, my notes with the scale, the numbers, the notes, the whole thing, right? The notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C is my 1. C is the 1. D2, E3, F4. G to 5, number 6 is A, back to 7, back to 7B, and then repeat it again. 1, 2, 3. Now I don't have to say C is 1, D is 2, and all of that type of stuff because I already know that because it's common sense, right? And so now I can take it up to the next key and keep transposing. So I know D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have to keep repeating this over again because I already now know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm making sure my left hand knows what's up. So I know when I can do my major chord now. 1, 3, and 5. 3, 5, 1. I know the number system now, right? 5, 1, 3. Go to the next key and do the same thing. You know, 1, 3, 5. All right, 5, 1, 3. All right, 5, 1, 3. I'm sorry, I just messed that up. 3, 5, 1, and then 5, 1, 3. So I got this down where I can now mess with my major moves. I know my minor chord, flat the 3rd, half step back. Go back to the major chord again. I want to go augmented, 1, 3, sharp 5. I know my inversion. I just do them, and I make sure my left hand ain't trying to get away. Because my left hand, I'm right-handed, so I know my right hand is going to ace this like nothing, you know. But my left hand needs to, you know, kind of be equal, if not catch up some kind of way. So, yes, major, minor, augmented. I'm going to add the 7 bonus. And then my major chord again, flat the 3rd, flat the 5, add 6. And now I have a C diminished 7, E flat diminished 7, G flat diminished 7, A diminished 7. So they say knowledge is power and stuff like that, which I would just say that, hey, as my old manager used to tell me, he's pretty much close to the same thing. What you don't know can hurt you, right? You know, the lack of knowledge can hurt you, or either it can make you or break you. So you want to get a little bit of some knowledge behind the madness. So now that I learned my knowledge behind the madness, I learned my number system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continuation, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's repeating the same notes as I said before. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The note is going to still remain the same. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. but the number system is going to go from 7 to 8. Same note, same note. Now you just going 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you hear people say, hey, learn your sevenths, that means that's your 1, 3. I'm sorry, 1, 3, and 5. That's number 7. If they say learn your seventh, learn your major sevenths. Whether it's minor, diminished, augmented, whatever, learn your sevenths. Right? Learn your inversions. My left hand tried to get away again. Learn your root position, right? First inversion, second inversion, and third inversion. So when they say learn your major 7, now also learn your ninth. What comes after 8? Same note, C. My D becomes now number what? 2 is now 9 now. So they say learn your major 7, learn your ninth. Okay, what's after 9? 10, right? Which is 3. We know that's 10. But they say learn your 7th, your 9, and what's after the 9? 11, right? So if I know what my 11th chord is, the scale of C is the 4. 2, 3, 4, which is F. So I have now my major 7, the 9, and the 11. Now if it sounds funny, we can fix that, all right? We'll get to that in a minute. So they say learn your 7th, your 9th, which is the 2, your 4, which is the 11 now, 8, 9, 10, 11, same notes, and then your 13, which is also your 6. The 6 is now what number? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now you have your 7, your 9, your 11, and your 13. Now, because it might sound funny to your ear, you can sharp the 11, half step up, woo. Or you can also do the same thing. You can also sharp the 13. And I know this is going to sound funny when I say add the 7. That means now you're going to go to a D scale because your thumb in the right hand happens to be on the D, which is the 2. So if you learn your scale in the D scale, that would have been a shorter cut to say, hey, you know what, 1, 2, 3. You go to the 3 in D major. I know that's funny to say, but if we was in the C scale, we would have been to what? 8, 9, 10, 11, and sharp 11. But if I would have told you go to a D major scale, all you have to do is go to your 3, 1, 2, 3 in D scale. And then in your D scale here, you have the what number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sharp the 5. And add the 7 in D scale. And there you have it, right? Now the chord sounds pretty, right? Pretty doggone nice. But because you went from a C scale to a D scale, and you can come and derive from that angle. But let's just roll back to the C scale. And the thing is, you just learn your 9, 7, 9, 11, sharp the 11, or you could have flat the 11 as well. You can flat the 11, or sharp the 11, or keep it on the 11. Kind of sounds a little funny. Sounds a little funny because you have what? Your 7, your 9, the 11, which is the 4, and you have your 6, which is the 13. Kind of sounds a little funny, a little bit, just a little bit. But what if I told you to probably swap the hand? Maybe put the D minor chord in the left hand and put the C major 7 at the top. That changed the voicing. What? What? What in the world? Okay, all right. Y'all just see what just happened. So I just swapped the hand and said, let me put the D minor chord underneath on the bottom and put my C major 7 at the top. Now I still have the same exact chord as I mentioned, where you still have your 1, 3, your 1, 3, 5, and your 7 at the top. Underneath you, yes, you do have your 2, which is the 9, your 4, which is 11, and your 13, which is the 6, just underneath. All you did was just rotate the chord from top to bottom. Now it sounds better. If I go to G bass, go to the G bass. Y'all see what I'm saying? So all I did was rotate the chord and said, that sound. Now this caught me off guard when I did that, but listen, hey, you never know what you come up with, right? Okay. So it just sounded just a little funny, but it's okay. And all you're doing is playing your D minor chord inversion. Now, what can help offset this if I change the chord in the right hand, obviously, to a G major chord? What are you talking about, Bishop Drayster Clark, Andre Clark? Well, if you change it to a G major chord, D minor chord, and the G major chord somewhat shares somewhat of the same chord of somewhat. Or you can go to a D sus4 or G sus2. As I'm about to say, you can go to a G major chord, and you could go to second inversion of the G major chord. Second inversion of the G major chord, right? And root, and of course first inversion. I can put that underneath. Because why? The 7 in C scale with the G major chord. See? Root position, first inversion, second inversion. And I'm just mixing it with that C major move or the E minor chord. E minor chord and D minor chord and the G major chord and the C major chord. These are a combination of chords underneath, giving you this particular voice. And then, you know, if you think about the preaching move in the key of D, and there you have it. Can I get a witness? Let God. Yeah, because you think about the key of D. The key of D. And I'm sure y'all heard this inversion of the C major 7 inversion. You can do inversion. You may have heard it under the C major 7 second inversion. What? And there's that sus2, G sus2, and that D sus4, and of course your major chord. Okay, I just gave y'all a little something right there. That was a bonus, y'all. Okay, all right. Okay, so we all just learned something today, right? So y'all know I was doing this song called "I Love You Lord" today, and the whole idea was to take chords and put them in all 12 keys, and so forth and so on. So I said, let me just do a 5-chord progression. Y'all been following me, so I thought, let me just go back in this video, and ouch, somebody keep texting me or emailing me. Ouch. Okay. All I'm doing is playing the D flat major chord and adding the 2 or the 9, we might call it, and just playing inversion of the major chord. That's why they say learn your inversions, like I did C major inversion and D flat inversion. Do your inversions, y'all. Learn them. Like you have to get them, because these are going to be your best friends forever, right? You're repeating the same thing. E flat now. Look at, I'll make about left hand work. Left hand, you're not getting out of this doc, right? E major root position, first inversion, second inversion. Because you never know where the keyboard player or organ player potentially might voice his or her chords down low. So you want to learn them down low and move up with the left hand. And then you can put the both hands together and go for the kill. But yeah, so you can go for that's kind of deep, right? Kind of deep. It's kind of low, right? So, but yes, I have the F major chord root position, first inversion, second inversion. Same thing with the G flat root position, first inversion, second inversion. You want to learn to do this because it's gonna be your best friend. It's gonna be your best friend coming up. You know, you never know where the keyboard player may voice down here or up higher. And from my learning, I see organ players or keyboard players playing in the middle of the board. See? That's why I'm able to move in the middle. I'm in the middle of the keyboard. If I took a marker pen and a red marker pen, I'm not gonna do it for real, but if I drew this round circle from here to at least to my C, but I'm gonna go to take it to E and make this really round circle around the keyboard and exit out. Call it the bullseye. That's where a lot of musicians are playing chords. And it took me a minute to learn to do that move. No, inside, 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 inside. Eventually, I'm gonna probably make my way there. Now I'm outside now. I'm outside here, but this is gonna be my outside area, right? You see what I'm saying? So eventually, I'm gonna make my way outside. And then start changing key. Now I'm outside. Outside. I'm outside my limit right now. Alright? You see? Now you see I made my way outside. So you may have a keyboard player playing inside. Eventually he'll make his way outside now. Thing about it is setting up your drawbar settings so that you for me I use the 2 whites out to the 6 and on B flat preset and B preset. Alright, to give different dynamics as I go along the way or whatnot. So I'll preset up the organ so I don't have to keep playing around with the drawbar settings a lot. Right? So I will have mine with the 2 white ones out, so I'll mellow. The preacher could be up talking for a minute, or maybe whoever has the mic. Somebody got the mic. Praise the Lord, everybody. Yeah. God bless everybody on today. We're going to have service on today. We're going to have church. And I hope y'all coming to praise the Lord. And whatnot. And we're going to ask the praise team to come up. And in whatever key they want me to do the song in. And then I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Okay. Of course, later on, if the dynamics gets a little different, then I'll switch over to the drawbar 7, give some more brightness. My attack will be a little different. Okay, if the attack is a little bit more and it's requiring me some more. If the attack is more, I'll switch over to the lower manual and you know what I'm saying? And then I'll have my drawbar set up for whatever the attack is going to be. And when I'm coming down, I just go back, If it's coming out a little bit more, I'll just come back in reverse. And then mellow out. Alright, mellow out. So if you set your organ up on how you want to do your drawbar settings, it's entirely up to you. Let me get to this song. Alright, so I Love You Lord today. I kind of simplify everything, right? Right. So I did break it down. C sharp, D flat, E flat, D flat, D flat, E flat, F in the left hand. Right hand, A flat, D flat, F. Okay? It's the first chord. And what I'm doing is when I practice, I do bite-sized practice. So to say if I have 25 chords or more or whatever, I'm going to break this song up. I love you, Lord. Now, before I do it, I start thinking out an idea on how I want to play the song, and then see how I'm going to do it. Let me see my drum track. I love you, Lord. I can't sing, y'all. Love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today, 7, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, back to the 1. I'm trying to decide how I want to play. Da, 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 da. Simple. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 1. And that's how I want song, right? Actually, I need to think of how I want to end that. 2, 3, 4. Now, if it's gonna be what I call a continuation of the movement, right? If I'm gonna do a continuation of the movements, and I want to keep this thing going, like after I did 2, 3, 4, 5, or do I want to go back to the top and back to the I love you, Lord, I love you, Lord, I love you, Lord, today, because you care for me in such a special way. To back up to da 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 da. I'm trying to play simple. Da 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 da. That's why my 7, 3, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the way I want to do it. 7, 3, 6, 5, 4 up. One more time. Da, da, da. I'm gonna get dramatic. That's why my heart is filled with praise. That's why. Wherever I want to go. All right. So now I had to make up my mind on how I want to address this after my 2, 3, 7, 2, 6, 5 up to the 5, to the 1, to the 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to go back to the 6, a different 7, 3, 6, 7. Do I want to do a different 7, 3, 6? Do I want to do the 7, 3, 6 this route? 3, 6, 5, 4 up. Or now I might get tired of doing the 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to do another type of 6, 7? Another type of 3? Passing move before I can get back to the 6, 5. Ba-da-da. Maybe I want, instead of me going to the 4 up now, da-da-da. That's why my heart, right? Sometimes I don't know where I want to go yet, right? Just say I don't know where I want to go, but I'm about to make up my decision because I did too many different ways I want to do this thing, right? So I'm definitely going to have to simplify this, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my. Okay, I'm gonna stick to this same movement I did earlier. 3, 6. What I played already before. 5, 4. Now I'm tired of doing the 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I want to give you it. Once I finish that, I'm gonna let the 4 up. I'm gonna head into the 5 instead of the 2, and I'm a pause on the 5. 5. Because now I want to get fancy with it. Okay, no, maybe I shouldn't get fancy with it. Maybe I should just keep it simple. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Maybe I want to end it like that in the beginning, right? Before I start trying to do all this little. Before I start. I do all this other stuff when I'm at church sometimes. I don't do all those fancy chords, but I just do them in sporadic from time to time because you don't want to throw all your little fancy tricks out there that you're doing. If you're a beginner musician, of course you're not going to throw out all your fancy stuff unless otherwise you coming in already killing, that's a whole different story. But I'm just trying to approach this from a different angle and chop this up. So now I have to chop this up. So let me see. How do I want to do that? 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I go to the 5, 1. Okay, maybe I'll just do that. Yeah. 2, 5, 1. And maybe end it like that for the moment. But I still got to do the vamp. 2, 3, 4. That's why my heart is filled with praise. 6, 5, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. See, my mind already wants to do the fancy move. 7, 3, 6, 5 plus 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing this off the top. Okay. Woo! Okay. So let me simplify this, my last movement, because I need to make up my mind how I want to end that. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart. Okay. That's why major. See, remember I told you inversion? That's why inversion. That's why my E flat minor, group is the first, second inversion. That's why all on the 5. My heart, E flat minor is second inversion. First inversion of the E flat minor. Praise. I think that's what I said. That's why my heart is filled with it. Okay, D flat, A flat, secret sauce instead of going back to the major chord. Hopefully I remember what I just said. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Let me see if I remember that. So let me see. That's why my heart is filled with praise. With the major. That's why my heart is filled with. I know I want to play the sus2. I hear it in my head, man. My heart is filled with major. That's a whole lot to do in the sus2. That's why my heart is filled with praise. I'm gonna keep it simple. Right, so major, minor, major, A flat major, secret sauce. Okay, I think I will remember that little move. Now, how do I get there? Well, where's my little notepad? There it is. So I would, of course, write this down after my 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna be on the 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on the 5 doing this. So I'm gonna put the 5, and there's gonna be a couple of chords while I'm doing this on the 5, and it's pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My goodness, that's a lot of chords. 8, and then I go to the 1. So I'm gonna hit that, right? So I had how many chords I just played on the 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 chords on the 1, right? On the 5. So I'm gonna call this a 7-chord progression. I decided that's how I'm gonna end it. Okay, and then of course I'm gonna go to the 1 secret sauce. I'm gonna call that the 2, 5, 1 chord. Actually, it is a E flat 7 sus4, but I'll be calling it the secret sauce, and end that on the 1. So can you imagine doing this in all 12 keys? It's not that hard. It's not difficult. It is just a simple pattern that I'm saying that I want to try to remember myself doing. First inversion of the D flat major chord. Second inversion of the D flat major chord. second inversion of the E flat minor chord, the first inversion of the E flat minor chord, back to the first inversion of the D flat major chord, second inversion A flat, and the secret sauce chord. It's really me playing the sus2 of D flat. Instead of playing major, I substituted for the secret sauce chord. 2 5 1 or the E flat 7 sus 4. Bum bum bum. Alright. Now I gotta remember that. Okay. Maybe I should write this down. Alright, so I'm gonna write it down just in the event because I'm eventually get to this at some point so I can be able to do them in all 12 keys. So I'm doing an inversion of, I said the first inversion, I'm going to put 1, right, like the little number 1. First inversion of the major chord, which is D flat, or C sharp if you want to call it. Alright, so let me write down inversion so that way I know what I'm talking about. So when I get to this point, I won't be lost about what I'm talking about. So then I'm going to go to the second inversion. So now I'm going to put second, 2 with the N, D on it. Alright, of the same chord, D flat / C sharp. My next chord is going to be E flat minor. So that's going to be E flat minor. So I'll just put minor. I usually put NI for short of E flat minor. Of course, number 2, second inversion. Alright, and then I'm going to put the first inversion. E flat minor still, and first inversion I'll put like a number 1. That lets me know I'm going to the first inversion. Guess what? I'm back to that first inversion of that D flat major chord, which is the top, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it down here again, right? So that way I know. All right, that's the D flat major chord. Ooh, I almost forgot major. Put all right. Then I got A flat, which is my next move. Second inversion. I just put second. And say A flat. I already know it's A flat major. MJ for short. Alright, and then I'm going to go the 1. Alright, in the 1, I'm going to say, I'm going to call it the 2-5-1 chord, but I already know it's a E flat 7 sus 4. Alright, so I already written down exactly what I want to do, how I want to end that in this little simple project that I'm putting. Listen, y'all, this is your boy Andre. Hit that like button, hit that share button. And I'm just trying to simplify things, all right? And subscribe. Share with the mama, dad, the sister, the cousin, uncle, auntie, niece, nephew, whoever, somebody's pastor, wife, or somebody, the bishop, wife, whoever want to learn, pass it on, all right? Let them know that there's some new cat on the line. Breaking it down. What I learn, you learn. As I learn, you learn, right? All right. It doesn't matter if I sit up here doing all this other fancy stuff. Okay. We're going to learn. I'm teaching myself the simple way possible, all right? In fact, every chord I played was simple, actually. It really wasn't technical or crazy because all I did was just reaching up high on the keyboard, reaching down low, dropping my tritone, coming with the bass line. So every chord I'm playing is all basic chords. It's nothing that I'm doing or anybody else out there who's doing all these fancy chords and chord changes and stuff like that. That, oh my God, it's over the top, it's over the hill, it's beyond me. Trust me, y'all. Every chord that you hear the homies out there doing or the other musicians out there doing, you can do them too, because they're just nothing but trying to reach for my, let me see, hold on, yeah, sorry. Let's see, can I get this thing over here? All it is just straight basic stuff, all right? Just nothing but, why is this thing tangled up? I think my wife came in here and did something. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. She was in here, I think, last night in my musical room doing Bible study. So I think she got my lines all tied up over here. Where'd that cord go? So, yeah, all of the stuff that is applied or been applied are all basic stuff. It's just, you know, we try to accent or we try to, you know, just be fancy. So Excuse me, I'm growing a fro. I think I might cut it off because I don't want it to be too long during the winter time because I want to wear my hoodies. I want to put on my hoodies. So all I'm saying is to get the point across is just because you might hear some of my homies out there playing all these fancy chords, they really ain't fancy chords. They're really chords that you already know or will know about because of the fact that I'm telling you, it's what they doing. The major sevens, the 9, the 11, the 13, sharp. And then once earlier I said, you know, remember that this chord here, all I did was rotate it to the bottom. So I'm saying just rotate it, change the bass line. And mess with it. And I'm just doing tritone. Now, when I first was doing my little formula, this is how I learned it. Nobody taught me this. I actually sat here and just did it on my own. Major, minor, augmented, add 7, right? Diminished, dominant chord, major, flat to 7. This is all I did every day, and I did it in all 12 keys so I can get sort of familiar with these chords. All right, this is my own little formula. I'll share you what my formula is. Major, minor, right? C major, minor the chord. Back to C major, sharp the 5, giving me an augmented. But everything I did, I sat here and spent some time doing my inversions, y'all. Right now, I have the major, the minor move, same thing. I'm making my left hand work, right? All right. Okay, so now I have the major move, the minor move. How about the augmented move? Everything is built off your major chord. There's no way around it. You just build. Everything is built off of the major chord. Major chord. Doesn't matter what key I do this in. If it's A major, so shall it be. A major, right? Everything is built off the major chord. If you want to go to minor chord, you flat the 3rd. Now you have an A minor chord. Back to the major chord, right? Of course, do my inversion. All right? Make sure you learn your inversion. So yes, so I self-taught myself, right? Self-taught. Major, minor. All right, back to major again. Let's go augmented. How do I do it? Sharp the 5 and add the 7 if I know my scale on the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? You see what I'm saying? So once you learn, sounds kind of dark down. Right? So you have the major, minor, A minor, back to major chord. I did my inversion. My left hand trying to get away again. Right? So yes, major, minor, right? Doing inversion, root position, right? First inversion, second inversion. Okay. All right, that's all I did was sit down and said, okay, I'm gonna learn my scales in all 12 key. Okay. I sit here every day. Like I literally had a little chart, and then it didn't. After a while, I did maybe like 1 or 2 keys, and after that, I was like, take my time. I skipped a key. But yeah, I just kept doing this every day. Every day, slowly. When I didn't have to be all fast with it, you know, I just took my time, learning my skills, and then I came back and did the chords. Okay, C major. Root position, first inversion, second inversion, minor, position, first inversion, second inversion, making that left hand work, right? Okay, and then after a while, y'all say after a while, just after a while, after me keep doing this, I'm like, okay, major, minor, augmented, diminished, right? Did my augmented, did my inversions, right? Right, did my inversion, you know, did my inversion, right? Major, minor, augmented, down my diminished, C diminished 7, E flat diminished 7, G flat diminished 7, A diminished 7. I did my inversion, right? So I knocked this down every day in all 12 key. Major, minor, augmented, diminished, dominant chord, C major, flat 7. Did my inversion. Did my inversion of yeah, so before I knew it, in all 12 keys, I had it all down. Major, minor, it's been a while. All right, and then my major 7, right? Left hand trying to get away again. Right, then my sus2, and then the secret sauce. Just put in the one note at the top. C sus2, all I did was drop the bottom note to the top. I call it the secret sauce. But this is now a D7 sus4. D7 sus4, C sus2, D7 sus4. All right, but I call it the 2-5-1 chord because the number system is 2 in a scale. That's my 5. I prop my 1 to the top. Boy, if somebody, man, that hurt. That hurt my ears. Okay, so let me move my headset back a little bit, and then I go to my sus4. All this is in the scale, y'all. All your chords is in the scale. All right, so 1, 5, 1, 4, 5, and then I did my inversion by taking the 5th note in the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put it on the bottom, and then I'm gonna call this a 5, 1, 4. Even though it could be a 2-5-1 chord, y'all. I'm gonna show you why. Because C sus2. Let's go back to the C sus2. Put in my 1 to the top. Remember that? And watch my bottom note, which is the 2. If I put it here, it's in a different scale now. We're in a G scale. C sus2 and G sus4. Y'all get it? C sus2. Taking the 5th note in the G, put it on the bottom. Now I have a G on the bottom. And that's why I said 2, 1, 2, and 5. Put my C at the top, which is the 1. I call it the 2-5-1 chord. 2-5-1 chord. It's almost like 2-5-1. It's almost like it's saying it. 2-5-1. Okay, watch this. I'm taking the 5th note in the C scale. Put it here. Now this is going to be a G scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did somebody catch that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, yes. 6, 7, 1. Some of the same notes in the C scale and G scale, they share the same notes except for F sharp. I think I chose somebody the secret to the madness here. All right, so then if I looked at my scale, G scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th note in G scale, I'll put the bottom note D, which is the same thing I did with the C sus2. It's the same chord. But in this case, because I'm coming from the scale G scale, it's the 5. Now I'm going to call this what? 5, 1. No, 5, 1, what? 5, 1, 4. Even though it's the 2, 5, 1 for the C scale versus the G scale. Oh, and they both share the same secret sauce. I just might come from the angle from G scale because of the 5. Because of the 5. 3, 4, 5. And I'm putting the 5th on the bottom. Now I'm calling this a 5, 1, 4. Even though it could be the 2, 5, 1 because of the C sus2. Y'all catch that? So I taught myself to learn these major move, minor move, augmented move. Alright, add 7 bonus, right? I gave you all the bonus. Major, minor, right? Augmented. And it's all built off of your major chord. No matter what key you do this in. Doesn't matter. It could be A flat, it could be B flat, it could be whatever key. E flat, G flat, doesn't matter. You follow this little simple process, you'll be definitely on your way. Musicians used to tell me, oh man, never heard me play before, and I'll be like, hey man, can you give me little lessons because I really don't know what I'm doing. And sometimes I run across musicians be like, oh man, you know, just go practice, man, and you're gonna be on your way. But never heard me, don't even know where I'm at. Well, they know where I'm at now. They should have told me that, right? You know, but anyway, so now I'm on my way. You're going to be on your way because once you learn this basic theory behind the madness, it's going to cause you to be curious. If you do something, it's going to cause you to be curious, right? And before you know it, you're building chords like, oh man, that was nice. So, yeah. All right, so hit that like button, y'all. Share. Comment. Make sure your comments are respectable so I don't have to boot you off, right? And yes, and tell somebody that there's some new cat on the line. So let's get back to that movement. So you got the major, minor, augmented, add 7, diminished, right? Dominant chord, right? Major flat, your 7, your major 7. We got the sus2, the sus4. We know both of them share the same secret sauce. And the tritone. Now, I didn't learn this other formula, which we call the Nashville formula. the number system and all that until a little bit right before the pandemic, to believe it or not. Y'all probably gonna be like, whoa, you've been playing for a minute, you didn't know that? No, I didn't. Right? I was new to it. Now that I'm not new to it, now I'm kind of taking off with it, right? So last I came back and started learning my skills, learning the number system, all right, and things of that nature. So on the 1, you know you have a major move. On the 2, you have a minor move, which is a major move C, major move on the 1. You have a D minor move on the 2. And remember, you do your inversion. Look at my left hand trying to get away again. Okay, and then now you have the D minor move, which is the 2 chord. This that Nashville process. So we have the same scenario, root position. If I told you go up with the right finger, my left hand trying to get away again. We have the D minor move. If I told you go back up or half step back or whatever, half step up, it just puts you on a D major chord. Remember that? It'd be no different from me telling you this is a C major chord, D flat major chord, and D major chord. And no matter how you cut the mustard, if I go to D flat and half step back my 3, it's a C sharp or D flat minor chord. And I know my inversion. See, I can pull this off. Why? Because I understand the madness. So my second chord is the 2 chord in the D scale, the C scale, I'm sorry. All right, in the C scale, there's 7 notes. There will be 7 chords. So I already know my inversion, root position, first inversion, second inversion. That's on the 1. Now we're going to the 2, D minor, root position once again, first inversion and second inversion. Y'all probably noticing that I'm doing this little crawl thing. I don't know, it just all of a sudden started happening. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but it is a technique, you know, that you can come off and lift your hand up. Lift your hand up. You can repeat the same chord by using the same finger if you desire to. You can use the same finger if you desire to. Or you can rotate the finger however it feels to you. It's up to you. Because at the end of the day, it's all about how you feel when you chord it, right? So, yeah, I'm going to leave that part right there. So, number 2, we have the D minor chord, right? So, once again, this is the 1, flat 3, the 5. Same scenario, 1, 3, and 5, all right? Now we're going to the 2 chord, 1, 2, 1, 3, and 5. But in this case, it's flat 3, 1, flat 3, and 5, right? And then, of course, I don't have to keep saying that over again, but we're just going to be doing inversion. If you notice, my fingers doing this little rotation thing. But once again, like I said, you can lift your hands up, and whatever fingering that you want to use, it's up to you, all right? You can use the same fingering if you desire to. Okay, so that's the 2 chord. 3, E minor chord. E minor chord, same scenario, root position, right? And if I told you, move your finger up to here, you have an E major chord. That's right, E major chord. E, G sharp, and B. But if you flat the note, it's an E minor chord, flat the 3rd. Now you have an E, right? Flat 3, which is a G, and the B. Oh, and once again, you're doing inversion. Look, my finger's already set up. And then I do this little crawl move. You don't have to do that if you don't desire to. Like I said earlier, you can lift your hands up, or you can use the same finger if you so desire. So, but you have your root position, right? What? E minor, right? Look like what key I'm doing. But see, my fingers want to do rotation. They just want to do this rotation. I don't know why. So once again, you have a root position, first inversion, and second inversion, right? Then now we're going to the 4 chord, which is F major chord. F. Same thing, right? And the number system in the notes follows the same way. If you learn your scale in C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you learn your scale in D, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? C, D, E, F, G, A, B. 1, C is 1, D, 2, E, 3, F, 4, G, 5. Number 6 is A, B is number 7. Next key up. Or I'm gonna go to D because we're in the D minor move because I'm using the this formula right now. So we're using the D formula. I mean the C formula. C formula. So same scenario. Like I said, I told you can go to D major. Okay, give you some secrets to the madness here. All right, so we have the root position, first inversion, root first, and then again second inversion. Okay, now we're going to go to the 3 chord again. E minor, root position, first inversion, right? And second inversion, okay? We're going to the 4 chord, F major, root position, first inversion, and second inversion. The number system is the same scenario if you learn your scales in E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. Okay? Alright, so now we in F, we're on the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, in the accordion in the Nashville process, whatever. So same thing, learn your scale in F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay? F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Okay, cool. So we're gonna learn our major chord root position, first inversion, right? Second inversion. Okay, you see how my fingers doing what it does. All right, so now we're going to go to the 5 chord, which is G. Same scenario, G, root position, first inversion, and second inversion, right? If you learn your G scale, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, back to the 1. Can't mess that up, right? Because everything duplicates the same thing. You're going to find some of the same notes that you already played in the D scale, C scale, potentially in the D scale, and potentially in the E scale, and potentially in the F scale. You're going to find some of the same notes. That means that you're going to find some of the same chords that you can apply to any one of these keys along the way. What? Yes, okay. All right, so, yeah. So now you know your number system and the scales, the notes. All right, let's go to the 6th chord, which is A minor. And once again, if I half step up or back half step up, it's gonna put me in the A major chord. Y'all actually getting this before you can get there, actually. And once again, like I said, you could do your inversion. You can cut out all this in a short amount of time as I was going up. C major, minor, right? D major, D minor, major. You can do all your inversions. You can cut this in a short amount of time because before you know, you're gonna learn your major move, you're gonna learn your minor move all at the same time. Okay, cool. We're at the A, which is the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My left hand, you ain't trying to get away this time, right? So yes, so I know I can go half step up, put me on the A major chord. Once again, in my inversion, you know, doing my inversion. You're gonna knock this all out in one shot, right? Before you know it, you're gonna have this nap. You're gonna have it done, right? So anyway, we have the minor chord, same scenario, 1, 3, and 5 major. This time we're gonna flat the 3, right? So now we have the 1 flat 3 and the 5. Same kind of scenario. You want to voice it here, down here. As long as you know your root position, first inversion, second inversion. Guess what? Back to root. You notice my fingers doing this crawling move. I don't know. I just started doing it all of a sudden out of the blue. And I don't know. It just came out of nowhere. All right. So now I got the 6th chord. Now we're going to the last chord, which is the number 7, which is B diminished. I did a video on yesterday and the day before yesterday and probably the day before that talking about your 3 diminished group. You have D diminished group, right? You have C sharp and D flat diminished group and the C diminished group. I explained that, but I'll just blaze through it real quick. So since we're on the B diminished group, I already know what group this falls under, the D diminished group. So D diminished 7, D, F, A flat or G sharp or B natural or C flat, D diminished group. That's that B, right? And all I have to do is inversion, move my D to the top. Now I have F diminished, F, A flat or G sharp, B or C flat, and D. I'm just doing inversion, moving my bottom of F to the top. It could be down here, right? It could be voiced up here. So practice that so you can know where you might hear a musician playing these chords. You're going to get familiar with it because your ears is opening up to E flat, A flat, B natural, or C flat, and D and F. And guess what? B flat back at the top. Now all I'm doing is just doing inversions. Doing inversions. Inversion. Because as you play your chords along the way, you're going to find yourself doing inversion along the way and with some songs or just you chording and doing talk music. Listen, y'all, this is your boy Andre. Once again, I'm spending some time sacrificing eating, sacrificing and Well, I got to drink some because my throat after a while going to get dry. So this is some water with some lemon juice in it. It's very healthy for you. I can't seem to drink water straight. I don't know why. So I got to put a little lemon in it. Okay. I'm going to dry my throat up a little bit. But, man, who keeps emailing me? No, I'm just kidding. All right. Maybe somebody's subscribing. Okay. Maybe somebody's out there subscribing. That's why wife's doing that. So, yeah, hit that subscribe button because I'm going to get emails from you guys whenever you subscribe to my page. So I can't go ahead and blow it up. I'm just got to pull my earpiece back or my headset back because that was loud in my ear. Maybe I should turn the volume down on my headset. That probably make, okay, that probably do the trick. All right, so yeah, keep subscribing. Hit that like button. Share. All right, comment. Make sure your comment is respectable so I don't have to kick you off. Okay, let's move forward. So I did explain you have 3 diminished groups. C diminished group, D flat or C sharp diminished group, and D diminished group. Now that you know how they work because now you know you're doing inversions. As you play in your chords and chords progressions, you're going to probably find out that, oh, you know, maybe I might be playing this D flat, E flat, or D sharp diminished group. G flat and A, C diminished, right? You might end up playing the D diminished group, which is D, F, A flat, and B. Or it could be the D flat diminished group, D flat, C sharp diminished group, E diminished group, G diminished group, B flat, or A sharp diminished group along the way as you plan. That's why I said, I love you, Lord. Which one is coming up? That's right, the D diminished group. D, F, A flat, or G sharp, or C flat, or B natural. C. Oh, if I go to the key of C, I love you, Lord. Which one is coming up? That's right, there it is. C sharp or D flat diminished group, E diminished, G diminished, B flat diminished, and I know my inversions, so that way I can be able to play the mood. If I go to key of B, I love you, Lord. Which diminished group coming up? I know y'all know it because I just told you what the last one was. C sharp and D flat. That means yes, that's right. C. C diminished group, E flat diminished group, G flat diminished group, A diminished group. There's 3 diminished groups, y'all, and they cover all 12 keys. Literally, C diminished group, the key of C. E flat in the diminished group, C diminished group, C diminished 7. E flat. Uh-oh, I gave somebody the secret. Oh my God. What's the next one? G flat or F sharp. That's 1, 2, 3 keys right there. The next one is 4. A. What? Yes, the key of A. C, E flat, G flat, A, or C, D sharp, F sharp, and A, however you want to call it. That's up to you, right? And the next move, the next 4 keys is going to be what? That's right, C sharp and D flat, E, G, and B flat or A sharp. That's right. That's in that key, right? Right. There's your C sharp or D flat. Next key is E. What? What's the next one? G. Do the right bass line. And the next one is B flat or A sharp. Okay, what's the next one? That's right, D. D, F, A flat or G sharp, and C flat or B. What? D. I'll give somebody. I told somebody the secret. What's the next one? What's coming after F? A flat or G sharp. And the very last key, that's key number 11. What's the last one, y'all? B. Oh, wow. Ba, 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 right? Okay, so as you start learning the songs in all 12 keys, you're going to start recognizing which diminished group. I actually written it down, matter of fact, somewhere in my notes. So hopefully you guys roll back to a few of my other videos. You'll see me doing the breakdown on how this works. Yes, of course, all 3 diminished groups can work in all 12 keys, depending on how you work it. All right? Depends on how you work it. All right? So Elder DW did this song called A Wonderful Change. Let me see, I don't really play it on the organ, I play it on the keys. Here it comes. D diminished, F diminished, A flat diminished, B diminished, D diminished, F diminished, right? When I say that, D diminished, right? We know F diminished, A flat diminished, B diminished, right? Or C flat diminished, right? There it is. Here's the next one. And he did this in the key of A flat. What? Yes, C sharp and D flat diminished, E diminished, 7, G diminished 7. What? Yes. Yeah, and A sharp or B flat diminished 7. Because we're in the key of A flat, so I have to call it for the key movement that we're in. Yes, D diminished 7, D diminished 7, F diminished 7, A flat diminished 7, and B diminished 7, or C flat diminished 7. We're in A flat, right? Right? D flat diminished 7, E diminished 7, G diminished 7, B flat diminished 7. What? Yeah, so you. Okay, this is going to take you to F minor 9 with 11. Here he goes, here he goes, here comes the same chord. Yes, so he was doing this move. Oh, wow, yes. He just repeated the other one he just did inversion. He's doing inversion. E diminished 7. He just repeated the other one. G diminished 7. B flat diminished 7. D flat diminished 7. Oh, he just did inversion. He just, yes, he did the same chord but did in an inversion. Right, here goes to C diminished 7, but it's gonna be E flat diminished 7 because of what I'm doing on the left hand. E diminished 7, G flat diminished 7, A diminished 7. What? C diminished 7, E flat diminished 7, G flat diminished 7, A diminished, depends on how your hands can spread. I ain't got no more fingers, so I can't do it. Oh, yeah, so that was the move he did. Y'all heard him do this? But all the stuff he did on the keyboard, I'm surprised I'm playing some of this on the organ. But yeah, so you never know how the keyboard player would voice his chords, but they're all simple stuff. Literally, all simple stuff. Literally, all simple stuff, y'all. And so yeah, so let me get back to that song I was talking about. I love you, Lord, today. I love you, Lord, today. I already broke these chords down yesterday. I love you, Lord, today. 7, 3, 6, 2. Secret salt 2. 5, 2, 6, 7, 1 again. Repeat. Let the mids move again. Now I'm gonna go to 6, 5 up, 5, 1, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when I like to do this type of stuff, I like to break it down into 5 chords per each key. So, since I have this idea of 2, 3, 4, 5, remember this? That's why my heart. Look, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why my heart is filled with praise. Now, before I do all of that, at least those last couple chords, I'm gonna break this up into 5 chords per each key. I'm gonna do this in key of C. I love you, Lord. Okay. I love you, Lord. Okay. I love you, Lord, today. Okay, cool. I got that memorized. I hope, right? Up. I love you. D flat, C sharp. D, repeat fingering. And if y'all notice, I told y'all that the diminished move is gonna on key of C went to C sharp, D flat, C sharp and D flat diminished move. When I went to the key of C sharp and D flat, they put me on the D diminished group. When I go to the key of D, it put me in what? The C diminished 7 group. Oh, I love you, Lord. C diminished group. It's all about me doing inversions. Because my C is here, I decided not to put it here. I could have put it like that. But that's not the voicing I wanted. I love you, Lord. That's not the voicing I wanted. If I wanted it to, I could, right? If I wanted that version or that version, I'll voice it that way, right? Okay, cool. So that was in the key of D. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today, E flat. Let's see what E flat flat gonna tell her. And remember, I told y'all there's 3 diminished groups, right? 1, 2, 3. And as I keep going up the key scale, I'm gonna recognize. Oh, wait a minute! I played that diminished group a minute ago, but just in the version. What mean? E flat. I love you, Lord. Here we go. Did I not play the diminished group already? Yes. C sharp and D flat, because I'm in E flat. I have to call it for what it is. D flat diminished group. I just coming from a different inversion. Oh, yes. I'm just doing a different inversion of it. Instead of me going, I want to, I split the hand and went to a different route, right? Right. Same thing, but just doing inverted. I love you, Lord. E diminished, G diminished, right? And my D flat diminished is going to be on the top. Oh, I'm just switching the hand around because I only got so many fingers that I can't get the rest of the board, so I only have so many fingers to be able to do what I need to do, right? Okay, I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Today I'm just repeating the same chord, using almost the same fingering. I might have to alter the fingering as I go up the scale because the key shape is different, right? E, which one is it going to be? I love you, Lord. That's right, D diminished group. I told you. Or I could have came from the F diminished group, depending on how my finger want to fall. I love you, Lord. Now F diminished, 7. Depends on how my fingers want to fall. Or D diminished. I love you, Lord. D diminished. Okay? I feel comfortable doing it. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. I love you, Lord, today. See what I'm saying? So I'm repeating some of the same diminished groups, but inverting because of the key shape causing me to move up the board. All right, let's go to F. Let's see, find out which one this is gonna fall. I love you, Lord. See, for every time it's causing me to move the hand up. Which diminished group is this? That's right. Somebody got it right. The C diminished group is causing me to do inversions. So my hands will shift every time. C diminished group. The right hand is going to give it away. Literally, the right hand, the thumb is going to give it away every time. You're going to know what key I'm going to be doing the next diminished group because in F sharp and G flat, you already know where I'm headed. I love you, Lord. It's already there. Right? In the key of F sharp, if I use the word F sharp, but if I say G flat, it's the same thing, y'all. G flat, F sharp, the black notes is D flat, C sharp, E flat, D sharp, F sharp, G flat, A flat, G sharp, and B flat, A sharp. All right. And then we know if you hit your natural note in reverse, we're going flat. C flat, B flat, A flat, G flat, F flat, and E flat, right, and D flat, right? Because you're going half step back from the note that you're hitting, causing you to play what we have: natural note, flat note, sharp note. Natural note in the middle. Hey, I call it the middle. Natural note in the middle. Half step back to your left, flat. Natural, up to the right, sharp. To the right is sharp. To the left is flat. To the right is sharp. To the left is flat. And the natural in the middle. Alright, so the natural note is going to be always in the middle. For the most part, right? Hopefully. Alright, this is your boy Andre. Once again, I'm sacrificing my eating. Lord have mercy. I gotta go eat something. But, go check out my beast in the back and make sure he's good. And my honey must be working overtime or something because she would have been here by now because I haven't heard from her yet. Okay, so, yes, once again, I got some snacks. Got me some snacks. I should be snacking on stuff. I got me some snacky snacks. Y'all got some snacky snacks. Your boy Dre got some snacky snacks up in here. But, so let me see where I'm at. So, as I keep going up the key scale, 5 chords at a time, right? Bite-sized practice until you can get familiar with the move. F. Repeat the same chord. G flat, F sharp. Same fingering almost. I might have to alter the fingers sometimes. And going to G. And I'm just duplicating the same fingering. What's the diminished? What's the diminished? Y'all remember it was C sharp. Now that means, yeah, that's right. D diminished group. The D diminished group. D, F, A flat, and B natural or C flat or G sharp. Yep. And if I'm in key of G, you know it's one sharp, F sharp. So basically, I have to call it for what it is, right? And I'm just duplicating the same chords over again. Okay. All right, let's go to A flat. I love you. What diminished group we going? I told you the right hand is gonna give it away. That's right. It's E flat diminished group, but it's what? The C diminished group. Right. Actually, the top hand gave it away this time. The thumb sometimes gives it away, or the pinky or the top note in the right will give it away. C diminished group. C diminished 7. Let's go to A. We already know the answer to this, right? That's right. With diminished group, top note gonna give it away. C sharp diminished group. E diminished, G diminished, A sharp diminished, because we're in A, so I have to call it for what it is. That's right, C sharp. I repeat the same chord. Okay, in the key of B flat, maybe I'll go up high. Alright, y'all already know the answer to this. The top note is gonna give it away. Alright, love you though. What diminished group we going to? Yep, you already know the top note. The right hand gave it away. D diminished group. Even though in my left hand I might go ahead and play the F diminished from this angle, but you already know it's from the D diminished group. Alright, in the key of B, I had already explained that. I love you though. You already know what it is. C diminished group. Alright, so this is how you can practice on doing all 12 keys, breaking things down step by step. Normally I would have put myself on the timeline. I think I killed my battery on here because I was charging up my wife's laptop, iPad, because I got to do a project. Because my iPad is, I don't know, maxed out. It won't let me do certain things. So it's all maxed out because my iPhone and this is all tied into one. And my in this phone that I'm recording, they're all tied into this same IP thing. But so I think I'm gonna have to use my wife's iPad to finish doing my chord patterns, so I can finish writing my book. All right, get this music book out to you guys so y'all can see some stuff. Y'all gonna be able to learn some stuff. Y'all gonna learn some stuff. Oh my God, I can't wait to finish it. I'm actually halfway done. So, as I said earlier, did I finish that formula? Major move on the 1, minor move on the 2, minor move on the 3, major move on the 4, major move on the 5, minor move on the 6, and diminished move on the 7, and then you back to your 1. I hope I finished that. And you do that same process with all of the rest of the other 11 keys. You can't go wrong once you learn this formula. It can help you learn some songs. That's what I was about to kind of demonstrate real quick. I'm jumping around between my little projects and other stuff that I'm doing too. But this also can help you with some songs. Not every song, but just some songs. This particular formula can help you out. Like this one song here. Let me see what my volume is. I'm going to fast forward it.
There are times when...
I remember my honey gave me the song. She was like, hey, I want you to learn this song on Saturday night. She gave me the material and was like, we're going to do it on Sunday morning. I'm like, huh? Thank God I learned this formula. Once I identify the key, all right, then I use that same formula here. And I took it to E flat and did it. What position first? All right, E flat on the 1, F minor 2, G minor 3, left hand trying to get away. F major 4, B flat 5, 6 is C minor. I told you it's coming up. And D diminished 7. I told you it was coming up. And bam. So once I learned that formula and the number system 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now it's just all about learning. Okay, what's the pattern? How is she gonna do her song? So listen.
Brother Stephen Herb.
So she's pitching the key.
Our God is amazing.
E flat.
And He's wonderful.
I hear it in the voice.
We can rejoice right there.
It's in the voice.
He is.
Now she's gonna pitch.
Just that, God, we lift you and bless you.
So once I pitch the note, E flat.
Give you our best.
I already did my form there already. Boom, 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 boom. Right, you know those 7 chords, right? 1, 2, right, 3, 4, right, 5, 6, 7, better than 1. I already pitched the key she's in, and now I'm gonna see where she starts. On the 1, is she gonna start the song on the 6? All right, we're gonna start on the 5, or we're gonna start on the 2. Is the song gonna start on the 4? So I'm gonna listen for it.
The lifting of our hands and
I hear keyboard players in the background.
Continue to receive our offering. Receive our best.
I'll play my own chord.
That there's nobody like you in all the earth. And we're not ashamed to lift you. Actually, we freely do it.
Pitch it again.
We freely worship.
Pitch it again.
We freely worship.
Pitch it again.
We freely worship.
You let you know where we going.
We freely worship. We freely worship.
E flat.
And we cry, oh,
6,
oh,
4,
there's nobody like you, Lord.
1,
Nobody like you, Lord.
5. I got it already. C minor 1, 6.
Oh, oh,
A flat 4.
there's nobody like you, Lord.
E flat 1.
Nobody like you, Lord.
5 B flat.
Hey, oh,
C minor 7.
oh,
A flat at 2.
there's nobody like you, Lord.
E flat at 2.
Nobody like you, Lord.
B flat at 2. That's it.
And we're crying, oh, oh, nobody like you, Lord. That's all the song says. No. Say,
C minor. You can go A flat plus 2.
nobody like you.
E flat.
Nobody like you.
B flat.
We freely worship. Cry out.
Simple, y'all. See how the pattern works? The pattern. So once you learn what we call the formula, right? Scales. Right, that's all formula, y'all. The scale to number system is the formula. And those chords that I just broke down to you, whether major to minor, to minor to major, right? To major, to minor, to diminished, and back to your 1. So basically all you did was play the 1 chord, the 2 chord, the 3 chord, the 4 chord, the 5 chord, the Nashville chords or whatever. 6, 7, 1. And so when I heard this, I said, oh, now this all happened right before the pandemic, literally right before my birthday, which is back in 2019. Pandemic happened in 2020. We was gonna sing it on that Sunday, somewhere around about November, December in that area. So I said, okay, fine. So that's what I used this for me. Now I know I heard the melody, and we cry, oh, 5, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. There's nobody like you. 4, 4, 4, 3. That was the melody line. All right, 3, 3, 3, 2. The melody line can pretty much give it away on what chords you can play too. But I was listening to the bass line, and then I was also memorizing that formula, which I had said earlier: major on the 1, minor on the 2. If I need to use the minor chord on the 2, remember when I said nobody like you? I can go to the 2 and do that. Nobody like to the 1. Nobody like you. Then I could go to the 1 with that chord because that was the F minor move on the 2, and I learned my inversion. That's my G minor on the 3, so it looked like I didn't need to use it, and that's why you have to learn what is called process of elimination. Once you figure out what the process of elimination is that you don't need to use, like my other formula, I said major, right? Maybe I need to use a major move. Okay, maybe there is a minor move in this song, right? Was there an augmented move that I could have did in the song that they did? Nope. So I'm doing a process elimination, right? So major, minor. So for sure there's a major move. For sure minor move and a major move. Was augmented there? I didn't hear that move. Was it a diminished move that they did in the song? No. I'm just doing a process of elimination of my other former major, minor, augmented. That's how it's diminished. Dominant chord. Was there a dominant move? Nah, I didn't hear that. So that's not a chord I got to worry about. And remember, I'm doing this in all 12 keys, y'all. Was there a major 7 move in the song? No, I didn't really hear that. So I can exclude that out. Okay. Was there a sus2 move in the song? Technically, I didn't hear that either. Was it secret sauce chord there? You see what I'm saying? So I narrowed it down from a major move to the minor move. And literally, minor, major, major, major. You see what I'm saying? Minor move to the major move. Now I'm gonna do this minor, major, right here. Right to the major move, which is my 5. Simple as 5. You can't get no simpler than that, I don't think. C minor, I'm doing inversion of a minor move. Right? I'm doing A flat inversion of that as well. E flat, I did invert. B flat, I did invert. Doing invert, just moving my hand to a different spot. Inversion. Inversion. E fake. Inversion of B flat. Now after that, I can be creative and say, okay, I'm tired of playing this right. It's fine in the beginning. Trust me, y'all. When I played this song on that Sunday morning, that next morning, literally I had a few hours to learn this song, and on that Sunday morning, trust me, I hit the track, me and the drummer, I'll forget what track I had this on, but of course I probably had it faster than this. Oops, hold on. Of course I probably had just a little tad faster. Let me see. I'll probably sped it up a little bit. I literally played it like this, y'all. I'm kidding not. I let the singers do their part. Let me sing. Oh, I just kept repeating this. Oh. Now, when I got home after that Sunday, that service, I came home and said, okay, all right, hold on. I need to come up with some more ideas to do with this song. So this is what I came up with. No. Right, so the regular way. Right, you know. Nobody like you, Lord. Okay, I added that. Nobody like you. Now what can I do next? You know, I'm thinking ideas. Good idea. Where I get the ideas from, y'all? Well, I got the ideas of a combination of stuff that I messed up and made an accident and fooling around, and also listen to another idea from another musician who was doing some chords in different places and say, let me try this idea with this song, and hopefully it might work for whatever it is that I'm trying to get across. Let me see, what was it called? Let me see, what was this one called? Oh, I hit the wrong one. Doggone it. Oh wait, let me see. This one, here we go. Let me see. Hopefully it won't be too loud in the ear. I hit the first chord. Now that was on the 5 in E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he went to the 6. Remember that? Oh. So I was thinking, oh. What? Remember the melody? And I was messing with it. that's an accident I did. I'm like, whoops, okay, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you know, in the beginning. Oh, oh, there's nobody like you. Okay, remember that, right? So I said, oh, or yeah, whether oh, I hit idea. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to play this no more. Oh, oh, I have another idea. Okay, what's the next move? That's nice. I hear ideas, right? I'm just saying, you know, the sky's is the limit. And I hear ideas that I can do, right? Let me fast forward. Let's go to the end. Let's see. Done. What? What? That's crazy. What? I heard this idea. What? And I'm like, or no. I hear this idea. I'm like, oh, actually, it is what? What? Hurry! You heard this? What? That's why I picked that up idea. So I'm thinking, wow, I can use these ideas. Oh, oh, for there's nobody like. Instead of me going to the E flat straight, I'm gonna use E flat major 7. There's nobody like you, Lord. B flat. I use the tritone. I told y'all. Remember, I said major, minor, augmented, diminished. I hear these ideas using the augmented move. Let's go to A with. Y'all see what I'm using it at? Or listen, I ain't even supposed to be on this move, but listen, go back to the other song. I love you, Lord, today. And moving these chords step by step, little bit by little bit, and transposing 5 chords a day. If you're a beginner musician, you definitely want to spend some time practicing doing the same movements in all 12 keys over a period of time, and it's going to be a very short amount of time, actually, believe it or not, if you put your heart to it. C, 2nd chord, 3rd, 4th chord, 5th chord, and it's key of C. I want to do the B. I love you. 1 up. I already know what the diminished move. 3rd chord, 4th chord, 5th chord. Back to the same thing. B flat. I love you, Lord. I already know what the move is. Let's go to A. Five chords, and I'm just duplicating the same chord. G. I love you. Somebody must be subscribing again. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. You want to know how to play it on 12 keys? This is how you do it, right? A couple chords a day. All right. If you can throw a couple chords in an hour, cool. If you can throw a couple chords, a couple key chords in a several keys, all 12 keys, by the way, you will definitely for sure you're going to pass a whole bunch of musicians up real fast and really quickly. So I can take all these 5 chords, second chord, and go up. Do it in the next key, D flat, C sharp. And I'm repeating the same move. I might tweak the finger a little bit, but I'm getting the point across. E flat. E. F. F sharp, G flat, G. The more you do it, the better you get. They say repetition is a man's best friend. A flat, A. So about that, and B flat. I already did it in B. I go up higher. Okay. So once I finish doing that, I usually put myself on a timeline and also a calendar, right? So I did have a calendar. I stopped doing it because I kind of got the hip of keeping up with myself, right? This is how you can keep up with your growth and development on how you want to be able to play in all 12 keys, right? I'm not going to spend time trying to move 25 chords to all 12 keys. I'm not going to do that. The only time I'm going to spend time possibly moving 25 chords is if I'm learning an idea from somebody or on some type of project that I don't. This thing cannot possibly be sitting here upgrading my YouTube. This is funny. Really? Like right now? Like I turned the thing, told it to stop doing it, and still did it anyway. But what was I finna say? But that's what I would do. I would go and say, hey, I'm gonna learn 25 chords from a different idea. Since this dumb thing is trying to upload on my YouTube, what you call it? Let me just go on ahead and go on over here. And I think my laptop was on. Oh, there it is. Let me move my snacks out the way, and then I'll demonstrate what I mean by, taking 25 chords. And this dumb thing is still trying to. I don't know why it did it. It did it anyway, and I told it not to, and it did it anyways. All right. So this will be the only reason why I would say I'm not a transport. Not at least not right yet, but maybe in time I might do it by going back and say, okay, those chords that I just laid down or learned or whatever from someone. I think I hit the wrong thing. I knew that. Then that might be if I have the time and the energy and the willpower to go back. Somebody must be subscribing again. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Thank you for coming in and subscribing. Thank you for coming in and subscribing. Subscribe. Share with the brother, sister, cousin, uncles, because it's about to get hot up in here. Because I ain't playing around. I'm gonna be like Sebastian Weeks to say, if you want to play, don't play around. So if we really want to play, don't play around. Get down to the business. All right. The only way you can get better is, of course, you got to dedicate the time and effort. And sometimes you might have to sacrifice a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So y'all can kind of see that I'm probably one of these dudes that just kind of, I'm already in the habit of doing it. But if I was going to learn 25 chords or 15 chords or whatever it is, I'll probably sit here and do this. there. I don't have perfect pitch, but I've learned chords. I learned chords also between taking a little lessons a long time ago from a musician who the GOAT, I call him the GOAT, and also to me spending time every day learning my major sevens and trying to identify the chords when I hear them. I may not be 100% on the way the person did it, but it's kind of obvious. I hear that bass line. And that makes me think that he was playing the A flat major 7 over E flat. But I hear him just hitting the top note, which is E flat chord, and he's going 5 1 3. Right, this dumb app. I missed it. And then I heard that major 7 third inversion. I'm hearing suggest that I'm playing a G major chord. That's root at first, and second inversion. I heard that G major chord. That also suggests that the potentially, let me think of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do a tritone, but that sounds funny. So it's the wrong tritone. So that means half step up. Alright. And that could be also on the 5. Okay. Alright, so I hear, and remember, 2 tritones create the diminished move. So D tritone, F tritone creates the D diminished 7. Diminished. D diminished 7. D diminished 7. Because you have the D tritone and the F tritone. And they create a D diminished 7. Of course, if you know the rotation of and you put your A flat at the top, and you have the F underneath the F tritone, it's still the same thing. You're just doing inversion. And no matter how you move the F tritone to here, make you play a B tritone, and then the D A flat went here. All you did was just an inversion. All you did was an inversion. It's like you're going. Like I'm just twanging that. You actually do it. So you're going D tritone, F tritone. And if you move the position to here and the F underneath it, tritone, you just do that. I'm still doing the same thing. Still doing. It's the sound, in a different spot. In a different spot. And I just move the D tritone to make it the A flat tritone, but my F tritone underneath this time. Okay, same scenario. If I move my B tritone, the F tritone to become a B tritone, and then that A flat tritone goes back to the D tritone, and now I'm just up here, and it's just an idea of wow. It's just the idea of playing around with it. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Oop, that was an accident, my bad. Okay, so anyway. Alright, so that's all I'm hearing them doing. Then he goes, oh, the blood. He came off the bass line, but all that could have been on the 5 too as well. Oh, A flat major 7. I had the root. I said that a minute ago. Those tenths down there, right? Right. And that first inversion. This is the second inversion. Oop. And my third inversion. My left hand was trying to get away. But because I understood that, he's got to shift the hand somehow. Oh, that would make more sense to come this angle. And then you go to B flat. Alright, and all that is on the 5 technically, but he came off the bass line, and played the two chords while they were singing. Yeah, so you go, oh. Now we're going to the 5. 1, E flat. Add 2. Okay? I'm hearing ideas. Come on, app. Be nice to me. 3. What is the chord? It's all simple chords. E flat sus 2, B flat sus 4. They both share the same secret sauce, which is the F7 sus 4. Remember earlier I said D7 sus 4 from the C sus 2 and the G sus 4. They both share the same secret sauce, which is the D7 sus 4. Now if I take this idea and transpose up and do the same scenario, D flat or C sharp sus 2, A flat or G sharp sus 4, they both share the same secret sauce, which is E flat 7 sus 4. And if I duplicate the same thing, I'm going to a D sus 2 and an A sus 4. They both share the same secret sauce. Oh. And all I'm doing is transposing the 7 sus 4 chord, y'all. So in the case, this is the D. That's why I said the 7 sus 4. 7 sus 4. Right? Which I had to identify. Is it a D? Yes. D7 sus 4. All I'm doing is transposing the 7 sus 4. Which one? E flat 7 sus 4. And so forth. And so on. So this is now the E7 sus 4. F7 sus 4. And I already know where they're coming from. The sus 2 movement and the sus 4 movement. Oh, like E flat sus 2 and B flat sus 4. They both share the same secret sauce, which is now the F7 sus 4. Alright. And go up. I already know the keys. E sus 2, which also is cool with the what? B7, the B sus 4. And they both share the same secret sauce, which is the F sharp or G flat 7 sus 4. Once you get this concept, you're going to hear them chords. And when he went to the 3, guess what? There it is. The 7, F7 sus 4 with the E flat sus 2 and the B flat sus 4 combination together. That's all he did. And he just twang it. Basically the 2, 1, 2, 1 in the E flat scale. 1, 2, 2, 1. And I just doubled it up with both hands. Now he's going to the 4 in E flat. Right? And what chord is he playing? I just said it. A flat major 7. However, he can color that with the, when I use the word color, let me just tell you logically, chord-wise. Remember that C sus 4? I was about to explain and I kind of got off track for a second. And I said it's also tied in with the inversion of the F sus 2. C sus 4, F sus 2. Yeah. And guess what? They both share the what? That's right, the same secret sauce. Now, because I don't hear him hitting this top note with that sus move, so that suggested that A flat is related to C minor. C minor is related to E flat. E flat is related to G minor. G minor is related to B flat. And then we're going to take you to the secret sauce. The sus 4, the sus 2, the other sus 4. I'm messing with the C sus 4, the G sus 4, the C sus 2, the F sus 2, and all 3 of those secret sauce. Alright, but remember I said C minor is related to A flat is related to C minor. That's why they call it A flat major 7. hear C minor, A flat. If he would have put E flat at the top, then I would have said, okay, root position, first inversion, second inversion. Remember, it say you gotta learn inversion. A flat, root position, first inversion, second inversion. A flat major 7, root position, first inversion, second inversion, and third inversion. And I could voice it that way too. But I'm not hearing E flat at the top of my ear. It's silent. So I said, oh, I know what Doc is playing right here, right? I don't have to have perfect pitch, because if you keep replaying chords again over and over and I don't hear those voicing at the top of my ear. I hear it here. So basically, you can play an A flat, C minor, and F sus2, and C minor. I said it earlier, and I'm just gonna add what I call, if I'm thinking about A flat for the moment, y'all, it would be A flat, major 7, add 6 underneath, and the 3. 1, 2, 3. Because we in E flat, in the key of E flat. This is the 4, the 6, the 1. Okay, well, let's just say that this is the this is the in E flat, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 11, the 4 still. All right, and the 6, which we call the 13. Of course, the 1, E flat, right? Because we're in E flat. Because he's playing his moves in E flat. My left hand is gonna play the 2 or the 9. So I'm thinking of E flat, and then we have the 3, which we might call it the 10. Those tenths. Yeah, I heard the word the tenths. Playing those tenths underneath, right? Which is the 3. And this is the 6. Back to the 6. Which is the 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 13. I wouldn't dare try to throw the in E flat, the 5. It would work. Let throw it for a minute, so I'm not gonna do it. Chord wise, when I say you use the word chord, a chord combination, we have A flat combination, right? C minor, F sus2, right? That's the combination of chords that that's been applied. Okay, so I was like, oh wow. Now when he went to the 3, right? I told you what the chord was: E flat sus2, B flat sus4. They both share the same secret sauce. However, it may be looked at as E flat add 2, E flat add 2, E flat add 2, y'all. Because of let me use the word borrow, substitution. Right? You can substitute the major chord for a sus2 movement. Alright, and being that the fact that you can play E flat sus2, B flat sus4, and the secret sauce chord, the F7 sus2, S7 sus4, I'm sorry. At the end of the day, it's really E flat. E flat add 2. This twanging the 2 into the 1. So technically, it's E flat add 2. Alright. A flat add 2, A flat add 6. A flat add 6. Alright, not that I have to voice that, because I can let them sing that and just play A flat. And B flat minor 9 chord. It's a B flat minor 9 chord. Alright, well now watch this. There we go. D diminished 7. All these chords, I told you, they're all related. They're related. And so, yes, this is E flat over E flat over B flat. It also can be C minor E flat. We know this is a minor 7, C minor 7, right? And we're in the E flat. I don't even want to get all into this technical knowledge about these chords, but if you're thinking about E flat, like I said, you can come from the C major minor move. You can come from the E flat, coming from that angle as well. You can also come from A flat, and you can also come from B flat from that angle too, playing around with this. But yeah, this is basically really E flat add 2 over B flat. You're gonna hear these chords a lot. And if I want to drop the C there, but it's already in my pedal. Alright, so technically this is a C minor 9 chord. And there's so many ways you can approach the C minor 9 chord. Come on, app. Come on, be nice to me. So he went back to the chord he played earlier. So he was on the 5, 6, 5, 4, 3. He was on this chord. Hold that chord while he's moving the pedal from 6, 5, 4, 3. I know y'all heard that. I know we ain't all been saved all our lives. I know y'all heard that groove back in the day. So, but that's what the groove was. 6, 5, 4, 3. 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah. Ba 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 da. Yeah. So, but while he was holding 6, 5, 4, 3, and right back to the same chord he played a minute ago. Then he took you to the sus4 this time. C sus4. On the 4. So, yeah, so he took you to B flat sus4, to C sus4, but bringing you to the 4 now, this time 3 and 4 and 2. Now he's just doing this, what we call it, the 1 up on the pedal, 5 up to, 4 up to the 5. So, but back to that same chord we played earlier. This time I probably would have played the A flat mixed with D flat. Remember that other melody line chord? A flat adds 6. This time I'm closing it in and doing a D flat over A flat on the 5. Alright. Then I had already played this chord earlier in the other song. Now he's putting that on the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All this is the E flat major 7, y'all. E flat. Add the 9 in the 6. And all he's doing is in the version of the E flat major 7 root position. Remember, first inversion, second inversion, and third inversion. That's it. Right? And Lamb of God. I told you these chords all blend. Right? Blending that G minor with the B flat. Crucify. What? That's on the 7. All I did was rotate this chord and went to the 1 with it. Play the same chord, crucify. Oh, that's too fast. Let's see, slow that down. Whatever the words. That's on the 1. Just rotate the chord. I told you they all blend together. That's why I'm like, oh. But that's where we at. something like this, y'all, is my point is I will probably spend time jotting down and learning these 25 up to 25 chords, messing with something like this. Would I want to transpose this song to all 12 keys? Yes, I would probably would do that actually, because it would this particular song, yes. I would probably like to transpose this chord progression movements to all 12 keys, but it's gonna be a minute because that's a lot of chords. I mean, that's a lot. That's 2 right there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see. 8, 9, 10. Back to the same chord. 11, 12, 13, 15. I might have skipped one. 16, 17. That's a lot of chords, just that alone. Tritone. I told y'all. So remember, I'll do a process elimination. Major, minor, augmented, diminished. Right? Dominant chord. Major 7. Sus2, secret sauce. Sus4, secret sauce. And the tritone. Let me do it again. Okay, and I do this in all 12 keys. Doesn't matter what key I do this in, whether it be A flat or A major, right? Minor, augmented, A7, diminished. I already know my inversion. Dominant chord, right? I did say major 7, right? Dominant chord. Sus2, secret sauce. Sus4, secret sauce. And guess what? The tritone. So I'll repeat this process over again, all right? Because somewhere along the line, as I would always say, somewhere on the line, there's going to be some chords that's going to be applied that I already know how to play. And I'm like, oh, that's what he did. I told you I already played this chord, the tritone. Secret sauce chord. I just literally played this, but he ended up doing it on the 5. Earlier, it was on the 6. Earlier, it was on the 3. He played that same chord. I'm like, oh. Now he's doing it on the 5. He bled and died. The tritone over E flat. I had played this chord earlier. Remember? I had already played the chord on the tritone. Oh, so you see, it's chords we already practiced on. If you practice on your tritones in all 12 keys, you're going to be like, okay. And every chord that there is, you're going to use the tritone with. Every chord, just about. Yes, every chord. So I'm doing this process elimination. Was that minor move? Was there a diminished move along the way? Yes, it was diminished move. Process elimination in E flat. Yes, it was a diminished move. Yes, it was a diminished move. Was there a major chord move? Yes. Right? You see what I'm saying? So, was there the secret sauce chord? Yes. Was it sus4? Yes. Was it major over major? Yes. Diminished? Major 7? Yes. Minor move with the major? It was mixed together. Same scenario here. You just moved the chord and went to the bass line. It's B flat with the G minor. Tritone with the secret sauce. Yes. Yes, what was the secret sauce? B flat sus4, F sus4. I'm sorry, B flat sus2, F sus4. They both share the what? The same secret sauce. Oh, he bled and died. But he comes up to the A flat. Secret sauce. And oh, now we're going to the 5 with it. So A flat major 7, no, D flat major 7. And he's and 2 chords. 1, 2, 3, 3 chords there. 1, 2, 3 on the 5. 4 chord on the 5. Diminished. Secret sauce. Okay, so we have the major with the tritone sort of. Secret sauce chord. A flat sus2, secret sauce. Back to that minor move. This time we'll go minor over major now. Minor. Minor over major. Major this time. Right? Alright, then D flat major 7. D flat major 7. Root position. First inversion. Second inversion. Third inversion, y'all. What? D flat major 7 root position. I'm gonna be like, let me see. Well, I can't be like him. There's only one Sean Wilson out there. Hey guys, you y'all better learn your major 7s, y'all. Y'all gotta learn those major 7s, y'all. You have to learn those major 7s. And they're your inversions, right? Because yeah, so major 7. He actually played the same chord from earlier in the beginning when he started out. Right there. It wasn't up here and up here, right? It was right here. And as I said earlier, probably in my video I said earlier, if I took this red marker and made this circle, this is a round circle, where is the keyboard ranging or playing the chords at? Where are they? From this B to maybe this E up to here. And sometimes they may go outside of that. But so far, y'all been noticing it's pretty much been in here. And maybe, okay, yes, I reached out after the B because I was reaching for those tenths, right? You know. So that made sense. So yes, you heard it from going outside. And sometimes you might have to go outside to move outside of that circle. And like I said, with the bullseye. But, yo, that's what's happening inside. I played that diminished earlier. That he diminished earlier. But he did it on the 5. What? Precious is right back to this chord. What did he do this time? He put it on the 1. You can put this chord on the 1, the 6, the 2 in E flat, and the 5, and the 1. All right, so that's probably way more than 25 chords right there. No, I done lost count. I stopped counting. But would I actually take these chords, 25 chords here in this instance, and transpose them to all 12 keys? I'm going to give an answer to that, and that will be yes. It would definitely take me a long time to do it all at once. So what would I do, y'all? Break it down into sections, right? All right. I won't sit here and be trying to move them all at one time. I would chop it up because I can imagine how I would sound doing it in all 12 keys. Of course, I probably would have to alter some chords along the way because remember, the key shape doesn't allow you to play all of them chords the exact same way. So I might have to alter, subtract, do a little something else slightly different. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have them chords underneath my fingertips in a short amount of time if I chop it up like I'm doing that song, I Love You, Lord. So after I'm finished doing those 5 chords and all 12 keys for I Love You, Lord today, then I'll come back and do the 7-3-6, the C sharp and D flat, 3, 6, 7, 3, 6. All right, I want to do it in C. Has that 7, 3, 6, 7, 3. Try not to be fancy with it. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6. Okay. I want to do it in B. 7, 3, 6, 7, 3, 6. I'm gonna do it in B flat. 7, 3, 6. Keep it straight. Stay in the pocket. 7, 3, 6. I want to do it in A flat. 7. Yeah, A flat, right? Yeah. No, A. 7, 3, 6. 7, 3, 6. 6. What chord I play? 6. No. What chord I play? 7, 3, 6. My bad. So, and of course, again, there's many other routes that I could use, right? What key now? A flat. I come up with it. 3 6. Cause kind of dark down here. 3 6. I don't like that, so I'll come up. 3 6. Right, and then do it in G. 7. I might do an inversion. Or you can do inversions. Right, so 7. Okay. Scratch what I just did as far as trying to do other stuff, right? So keep it in the pocket. 7 3 6. F sharp, G flat. 7 3 6. See, it doesn't take long, y'all. 7 3 6. And again, I said earlier, it's all different kind of ways you can approach that. Okay. So F sharp and G flat. Well, I'm in F now. Oh. Yeah. Come from man. Going backwards with it. Is it? Right? Sounds funny in my ear. What I do? 8. 8. Yeah, I was right. 3 6. Okay, y'all remember me doing this? That formula I said earlier. I was going to do it later, but I'll do it now. Remember me taking that C major move and doing my inversion, right? Okay. Remember the 2 chord was D minor move. What if I told you to take the 1 chord on the bottom, which is the 1, put it in your right hand, put the D minor chord in the left. D minor 9 chord, y'all. I kind of explained this earlier. And take it up. Take it up. Take it up. I literally just played this. So yes, you can take chords that you're already familiar with and transpose them. All I did was took the chord out of the what? The formula, which is the Nashville formula, right? And said, oh wow, oh duh. Doesn't matter what key I do this in, right? If I'm in B, my B major chord is on the bottom. My C sharp minor chord is number 2. Keep it there. Put my B major chord at the top. D, E flat, D sharp. 1 2 3. What? Yeah, see what I'm saying? I have the minor chord in the left hand, C sharp minor chord, and in the right hand B major chord. I could do inversion if I desire. Inversion. Oh, the same scenario if I want to do inversion, you know. So, yes, you can do inversions, messing with it. Doesn't matter what key I do this in and mess around. A major, right? What's the next minor? What's the next chord in the scale? That's right, B minor. Okay, so I'll keep my B minor on the bottom and I'll put that A major at the top. I have a B minor 9 chord. Can I get a witness? It's really a preaching chord. Can I get a witness? What? Yeah, it's a preaching chord, y'all. Playing around with it, y'all. So yes, you can do this in D. No, yes, you have your D, which is your 1 chord. Put the D, and your next chord is a E minor chord, and put your D major chord at the top. What? Yeah. Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? So yeah. So I think y'all get the point now, is that the chords in your Nashville movement can actually help you out by saying, hey, I can put a C major chord, I can use the C major, of course, double up. I can use the D minor chord. I can use my E minor chord. I can can also use the F major chord with C major chord. And this is just an F major 9 chord, by the way. F major 7. Right? If you know your scale in F, what's the 2? The 9. F major 9. And if you know your scale where the 4 is now number what? 11. But it sounds funny right there, right? So what can you do with it? That's right, sharp to 5. Sharp to 4. And if you already know your scale with an F, the 6. You see what I'm saying? I already did it. And there you have it. And it's really just you messing around with a C major chord mixed it with the what? D minor chord. Oh, wow. And a lot of times you hear cats playing these voices. There it is. You might hear like this, or you might hear like this, you know. All right. So yes, you're gonna hear a lot of stuff. Be like, oh. You see? Here it is. Yeah. So you hear a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm in overtime. Am I in my overtime? Okay, I got 10 more minutes. I need to go eat, y'all. Well, listen, y'all. This is your boy Andre. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for subscribing. All those who have subscribed on today, yesterday, the day before yesterday, since September the 5th, actually. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming in, checking me out, checking out what's going on. I'm still new at this, so y'all bear with me because when I start getting hot with this, dropping some more chords on y'all gonna think I done lost my mind up in here because I'm gonna take off kind of quick. But especially if if you're trying to learn and you want to get better, you definitely want to spend time practicing every day and as many times as you can and as much as time you can. I didn't intend to be on this long, but when you're having fun, you're having fun, right? That's what it's all about. Thank you guys for coming in and joining in on my little keyboard organ party today. And then I'll jump to the keyboard. I'm going to try to jump back and forth between the organ and the keyboard. I'm not a keyboardist, but if I keep on jumping on the keyboard, I'm going to probably be a converted keyboard player / organ player. But so just keep practicing, staying focused, and stay locked in on whatever it is that you're trying to do. And thank you for, like I said, for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing to my page. Thank you for following me. And share. Let somebody know that there is some new cat on the line. And listen, y'all, it is 5:51. I gotta go grab me something to eat. So I think my honey is working overtime. She is working herself off this week. So I definitely gotta go in there and grab me something to eat before I go lay my burdens down. So keep practicing, and one day we're all gonna be playing like the pros. Because what the pros know that you don't know, you're gonna know what the secrets behind the madness on what the pros do or what they're doing to get better. And obviously practicing, but what to practice? I can remember the time when I was like I couldn't figure out how can I get good at what I need to get good at, and then it dawned on me by one of my friends' minds. I call him the GOAT, my old music teacher. I call him the, and he shared with me. Said, man, he said, what do people keep telling you? Go practice, okay? And what they're telling you is go listen to them, record them. They actually did tell me record them, so I record them. All right, cool. Bring it back, let him listen to it. All right, let him break it down to me. And then on top of that, I was teaching myself. That's right, teaching myself, because I knew eventually, sooner or later, that I wasn't going to be able to hold on to the GOAT forever. The teacher, right? You can't hold on to the teacher forever. So you got to be able to break loose. So I remember one time he asked me, he said, so man, when you think you might be gonna kick me to the curb. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna kick you. Ain't gonna never kick you to the curb, cause you got them cords. You got the cords. You got the heat. You can play like Mike Burrell and Jason White, all them cats, man. But he's an underdog, right? So I'm like one day, it was bound to happen. Maybe somebody just subscribed to me again. Okay, so at some point I had to say, I gotta let go and start trying to do some things on my own at the same time. I'm not gonna be perfect with it, but at least I'm gonna try to do my part, as best I can. All right, y'all. This is your bold Bishop Tracy. If I don't shut this down, I won't shut it down. It'd be like Sam Talbot would say, if I don't shut up, I won't shut up. All right, but I definitely got to shut this down because I gotta go eat, and so peace and love and cornbread, y'all. Thank you, much love for all of you guys who has come in and subscribed to my page. Keep on subscribing. Send that SOS out there to your homies, your family, your cousins, your uncles and aunties and nieces and nephews. Let them know that there's some new cat on the line. Let them know that there's this new cat on the line. What I know, you gonna know. What I learn, you gonna learn, right? So, that's what's up. Peace and love and cornbread. I got to go because y'all got me juiced up in here. All right, go. Woo!